Hey there, Ulti Zeta here, and welcome back to more Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Right. So, I've had a very rough week since recording that last session on the place in the sky. I don't even remember where I'm supposed to be going. What am I supposed to be doing? What was my goal right immediately? I don't remember. I clearly came here because I wanted to do... Oh, right, I remember why I warped here. Different reasons. I'm not supposed to be a dog. Whatever. It's been a while. Remember how, like, when I was in the Dungeon of the Sky, and suddenly... Oh, shut up. Remember how I was in the Dungeon of the Sky? And, like... I was like, oh my god, suddenly I feel randomly nauseous. Little did I know that was going to be the start of a very, very rough time for me, as I wound up... What I'm assuming is like some form of either food poisoning or a stomach bug. Literally, I was about to go do this, you piece of shit video game. I basically got very sick. Then I recovered. And then I got immediately sick again. from practically the exact same thing. It was not fun. And now, finally, I'm like somewhat okay enough to be like, sure, let's try and do a recording. Sure, why not? And so here I am, a bit late in the day, just kind of existing, and so I'm just kind of like, yeah, sure. I can try and see how I go and do stuff. So this is mostly just going to be, for the record, a side questy episode, because there's stuff I can handle and take care of now, and so, like, that'll be good to try and to do, you know? Alright, so we got double claw shot. That should mean that we should be able to do this game now. I did read somewhere online, on one of the Zelda places, that, like, this is technically possible without, a double claw shot, but it's, like, really tight and difficult. That was just a complete miss-aim. Now, just because I have a double claw shot doesn't mean I'm going to get this first try. But I'm going to try my best still, regardless. I think the key thing, especially in the future, is to just not second guess where I'm aiming to quite as much. To just go for what I feel makes sense. Because I think a lot of this is just, like, time-based. Like, efficiency certainly helps. But some of these are just such a jumbled mess that it's like... This is the last one. Wow, okay, I did do it on my first try, alright. Cool. Well. Okay, so we've cleared up that little side quest. Cool beans. So that's the difference that having a double claw shot makes in that game. So yeah, apparently it is a little possible to do, but not strictly necessary to do otherwise. Alright, so that was that thing. I don't need money, so I'm not going to give any bugs away. Okay, so here's my next thing. It's going down south here because I want to be able to do the checklist. However, I really want to look around here better. Because now, I have basically every item in the game. How the hell do I get to this chest? That is my question. And right now, I am seeing a hookshot target. That somehow, throughout all this time, I never saw. What does this get me to, though? Okay, well, luckily we did learn that only the dog can be a circus dog. I remember seeing these tightropes earlier, but not really knowing what I could do with them. Or how to reach them, per se. Okay.
If you need anyone.
Can I, like, do this? Okay, yes I can. So I can get over here. I don't know how this is going to get me to the chest. If this is even going to get me to the chest. I don't know. I'm just going along what I find. Okay. This is getting me to a different chest. Interesting. Wait, I can open this? Oh, it'll just turn me into human. Okay. Cool, I got money for that. Just what I needed. Okay, can't stand on that. Alright, so that got me to a different chest. How do I get to you, then? I'm just trying to see, like, what is around here. The only thing I can think of to get this to work is that, like, there's some sort of trigger someplace else that seems completely unrelated. That is, like, the only thing that makes any degree of sense to me. That there's some sort of trigger that's for, like, something there that, like, is completely unrelated. So I'll look it up at some point. I think at this point I give up. I don't know how to get that treasure chest. It also might just be for a Meaver stamp, and I will never get it. Which would be rather annoying if that was the case. There's only so much I can do. So sorry for wasting all that time. But I really wanted to just check and find out. Alright. Don't be money. Honestly, it's better than money. At least it's like some sort of trackable, although that's also very annoying. What even is the point? There's one. Alright. Alright, I'm going to go check out that cave. The one that I mentioned previously. Because if there is a piece of heart in that cave, that I didn't get because I didn't know to I didn't know to light the lantern torches in it, you know? So I'll check that out. And if I find something, then cool. And if I don't find anything, then I can cut it out entirely. Cave's over this side, isn't it? Actually? Yeah, the cave's over here. Alright. So, I will meet you guys at either a thing or right back here. Well, here's something. Right after the first Beamos. There's a Meaver stamp. Cool. There was nothing else in there. Which was very annoying. But oh well. This thing's not lighting up, which I'm going to assume means that I've gotten all the Poes around here. In this hub area. I'm going to assume that that works sort of like... If there's a Poe in, like, the... In the map area that can spawn, then it's gonna light up. Because, like, since you can see them... You can see Poes from a distance, so I feel like that wouldn't necessarily... I feel like that's what makes the most sense. Anyways, I want to go here. Here's what I'm looking for. Unless you just have to get closer to them. But, like, I don't know. I feel like... There's a counter so you know the general area. There's nothing. I don't know. The thing is, I haven't ever really tried this thing around another Poe. So I don't really know how exactly its radius even works. I don't know. Anyways, where's the... Over there. Okay. I'm getting at least one piece of heart from coming over here. If I'm correct about just needing to hookshot it. Alright. Now I can also do this. Alright, let's see what we got over here. Honestly, it's probably just gonna be a Miiverse letter. But I have to try. Okay, we got 2. Awesome. That was the best possible outcome there. Alright. Next on the list of things to do. Remember this? So I did look this up. I decided, yeah, no, there's something about this stupid thing. This gotta be for something, right? And it turns out, yes. When you do the race, apparently there's a second one that the game just doesn't really tell you about. Because I looked at the language there, and it's like, hey, you can try and beat your best time. Yada, yada, yada. Specifically, you're supposed to race Yetta. Which you don't get until the first race is done. She's faster than him. Which means that you do need to take a shortcut, is what I read when I looked this up. But overall, I'm just kind of annoyed because, like... Oh my god, I made the jump! Yetta, you're a miracle worker. Don't hit the walls. No! Oh, that was so unfair! Ugh, okay, fine. I'll cut to the end there. Okay, just barely, but I didn't actually even see her that entire time. I was ahead of her the entire time, which was impressive. Okay, and now that I do that, now I get a piece of heart for doing all this. No tell husband, yep. I sure will not tell him anything. Okay. Also, I have a sneaking suspicion. If I enter the dungeon, can I just flat out leave? Nope. Okay, well, if I come back out, are they gone? Okay, cool. Well, that takes care of that. Was there anything else I really wanted to do? I don't know. I don't know if there's anything else that I should really try to do now. I feel like I've done most things that are available to me. Other than the pose stuff, I feel like I've done more or less everything I've been able to find, except for, I guess I can try and, like, see how pose works, see if I can find any other pose. So the first thing I want to do, and in that regard, is go to Death Mountain, because I guarantee there's gonna be a Poe here. I have not visited this actual map since 2017. Except for when I randomly went here, grabbed the fire pillar, and then immediately left. And I don't think I had access to pose at that point. Okay, where do I go so that nobody sees me? Apparently here is fine. Sure. So, I know that this lantern works regardless of night or day. So, basically I'm just gonna kind of wander around, wait for it to get night, and at the same time also wait for this lantern to light up. Also, there's a Zora here. What are you doing here? Hi. Okay, you're just here. Sure. I mean, I guess you're allowed to be. I don't really know this map at all. Okay, it's lighting up here. So this is good to know. There's also hookshot targets over here, so this is obviously not... This is obviously not nighttime yet. We at least now have the general knowledge of, like, okay, so this is what it looks like when it's lighting up. I'm calling a bird? For what purpose? That's probably for something much earlier. I was like... I just saw the grass and I was like, huh. Treasure chest over here. Why can't I hookshot onto these? Okay, apparently that's not hookshot toolable. There's that. Alright, so if that's not hookshot toolable, how do I get to that treasure chest? Perhaps I need to come down. How do I get up there? Can I hookshot up here? Yes. Okay, that's all he has to say. I think he's there to kind of help you notice that. Anything else up here? Because obviously there was a cave. I saw that. I just want to check up here. It doesn't really look like there's anything else up here. I can come down these sets of stairs to break open a rock if I wanted to for some reason. Also, good news. Time is passing. You know what? There's a Poe up here. Probably. But that's why you would come over here. Would be my guess. Unless it's just like a general, like, Poe-iness. Because, like, I did see that, like, there was... it was glowing down there. So I don't know exactly where this Poe is, or if it could be multiple Poe for all I know. So I think that's like the biggest interest for me. Alright, piece of heart for that though. That's pretty cool. Alright. I'm a dog and I'm just gonna wait around for a bit. Okay. So. Here's what I'm gathering. The Poe is up here, but it's still activated from down below. So now that I've killed this Poe, this stops glowing. Even when I come over here, probably. Okay, so that's not quite a room thing. There's definitely, like, an area of, like, Oh, actually, maybe it is a room thing, because, like, if I look at it from the perspective of, like, if you look at, like, what's highlighted down there on the map, it started to light up right around here. And this is, like, the room that's lit up. So maybe it is room-related? For now, I can kind of, like, judge based on that. Hi. Oh, I'm picking up a rock. Okay, so... With all this in mind, I don't even know if I... Do I want to try and go for all the pose? How many do I even have? There's 60 pose souls to get, and I've got 42, which means I'm missing 18. If I look on the map, 2 of them are here, somewhere. Two of them are here somewhere. Five of them are here still. 2 are here. And holy shit, that is a lot that I somehow missed in a giant empty flat plane. What in the world? How? Okay. There's none here. Yeah, sure, let's do some exploring. Where do I think pose could be? I know I got one from the graveyard, and I got some in Kakariko. I feel like I thoroughly explored the gorge area, and I know I've gone around this Hyrule Field a whole bunch. I have not really gone to Hidden Village while I was late. So maybe that could be a possibility. It immediately lit up once I got into the Hidden Village, so good call. Also, I'm glad I figured out how to do this ages ago. You can't stop me, I've found cats. Okay, maybe you can stop me if you clip into the building. I don't like this Poe. He's cheating. Doesn't even have the decency to aggro me. There we go. Okay, so now the question is, does the lantern still light up? No. Okay. It lit up the moment I got into the area. I think the assumption is pretty safe that, yes, there's no other pose in here. Okay, you got nothing else in here. Okay, so that means that overall in this entire place I am missing a grand total of 1 Poe. And wherever it is, I have no idea. Where do I think it could be, though? I already checked Death Mountain. It's probably just somewhere in Hyrule Field. See, here's the thing that worries me. Maybe I should just look these up, because here's the thing. Sometimes they're in, like, little caverns. And I don't know if those are counted or not. But, like, if I don't know, like, oh, I'm just supposed to, like, know that they're in this thing, and if this works, if the Poe Lantern works in a sort of, like, you have to be in the same room as it to tell, then there's gonna be probably some Poes that you just can't tell if you're close to them or not. So maybe I'd just be better off looking up the locations of all the Poes. Especially because the other thing is, quite frankly, traversal in this game is really slow and annoying. Like, the wolf is the fastest option, because Epona is way too cumbersome. And these maps are just so big, and I don't know. It's not like the Mai from Link Between Worlds, where the world is nice and compact, and I really enjoy moving in that game. And like, here, it's just like, I don't know. I don't think I'm quite feeling it, I guess is my point. But if I'm not feeling it, then maybe I should just not bother at all. I don't even think I know what the reward is. Last time I got a bottle. It's pretty good. I don't know, I might hold off on it, actually. I'll decide later. I think for now I don't think I feel up for doing it, though. So I think that is the ultimate decision that I'm going to make. Is that right now, I will not worry about it, and I'll worry about it later, and I will decide later if I will look them up or not. Because, I mean, going down a list wouldn't be that bad. But I'm just worried about ones that are, like, going to be hidden in alcoves that aren't technically part of the right map, so it's like, well, you can't find them then. I don't know, I don't have enough experience to know if that's the case or not. I might look that up first to find out if, like, that's how they work. Like, if I'm in Kakariko Village, and then they're in a house in Kakariko Village, can I, like... The lantern didn't light up in Kakariko, I don't think. It's something like that, I don't know. Either way, next time on Let's Play Twilight Princess, regardless, I'm gonna warp over here and actually activate, like, the next part of the quest that we're supposed to be going on, which is preparing the mirror. So I'll see you guys once I've warped to the mirror chamber. Next time on Let's Play Twilight Princess. See you later, alligator.